Parents usually feel that kids living under their roof enjoy a layer of protection. But if they can get online, then danger could just be a few clicks away. We checked out a popular gaming platform to get a clearer picture of what kids are encountering. Within minutes, we found a publicly available chat that included explicit language. Ew! And even avatar pornography.
We can't even show this.
Unfortunately, wherever children are, predators are lurking. So when you have kids on social media or video games, particularly when there's an interactive element, absolutely, you're going to find predators there. Big tech is not designed for children, and they know that, and they're taking advantage of that.
In the summer of 2020, FBI analyst Chris Travis noticed a trend in several child exploitation cases.
These perpetrators were using online gaming platforms to open communication with children, so to identify basically their targets, to start communication with them, begin that grooming process, and then move them over to other applications where they can then have video and picture sharing capability.
Once on a social media app, the suspect would push the child to send photos, getting increasingly aggressive.
They'll say, hey, you have to keep sending me pictures or videos, and if you don't, I will post the pictures that you did send me. I'll post them on your Facebook account, or I'll link it to your Discord, or I'll send it to your parents.
Our kids in this country who are sex trafficked, right? This is the number one way it happens. It is a meet online. It is it's a runaway. It's convincing somebody to leave. It is not taken. It is not, the white van pulls up, scoops the kid up and grabs them and puts them in a dungeon. It is kids voluntarily leaving, not realizing what they're going into.
Kevin Branzetti is an NYPD veteran and co-founder of the National Child Protection Task Force.
We are a group of professionals, law enforcement, private sector professionals, all volunteers. Not a single one of us is getting paid. We're an on-call service to law enforcement. So if there is a case where a 14-year-old girl meets a creepy guy online and disappears with him in the middle of the night, and maybe there's only a few small trace points that are out there, we'll throw in any assistance we can.
After more than a decade working cyber investigations, Branzetti says some of the same tech he uses to find missing kids could also help prevent them from ever being targeted. It all has to do with the personal data collected by the websites, social media platforms, and apps that we all use.
They want to build information on me to advertise to me. So they know I'm a 50-year-old man in New York. So they want to send ads that fit me, right? They don't want to send me ads for a restaurant in New Delhi because, well, that's not going to help their business. So they learn a lot of information about us, store it so they can send us ads. Well, it happens on these sites too. So if you have a group of people talking and this is a teenager, that's a teenager, that's a teenager, and that's the 50-year-old guy, it's there, it's available.
While big tech companies may have that information, they don't currently use it to keep their spaces safer for children. Andrew?
Well, Caitlin, parents certainly have their work cut out for them, don't they? So what technology do these big tech companies have that they could keep kids safer if they would only use them?
So as Branzetti mentioned in the story, that data tracking that they have access to allows them to gather information on those using their platforms. But something else that they can do is improve their safety controls. Many are complicated or non-existent. So the ask here is to have the default of these controls be safety.
Is anyone working with big tech companies to get them to make changes?
Yes, the National Center on Sexual Exploitation is actively working with big tech, and they are actually having some big wins. For example, Apple recently announced a plan to scan iPhones for images of child sexual abuse. The detection system would flag images, and if pornography is confirmed, the user's account would be disabled and authorities would be notified.
Caitlin, obviously, parents should be the first line of defense to keep their kids safe, excuse me, but a lot of times, and in most cases, the kids are more tech savvy than their parents, and parents just do not know what to do. They don't have the savvy on these devices. What should parents do to make sure their children stay safe online?
So experts say it's all about relationship. Do technology with your kids. Have conversations about what they may come across online and ask questions and offer support instead of condemnation. It's also important to have those conversations years before you may be ready to. One expert said that a happy child is nearly impossible for a predator to lure in.
Interesting, Caitlin. Thank you so much for this important story. We appreciate it. You can get all the latest news and more when you download the CBN News Channel app today.
Hello, I'm Gordon Robertson. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more encouraging videos like this one. Welcome to the 700 Club Interactive family, and God bless you.